Well, my name's Alan Fletcher. I happen to play a character called Dr. Karl Kennedy on a show called Neighbours, but I'm also an independent musician and singer-songwriter. If I was stuck on a desert island, I'd need cheering up. So I reckon I'd have to take Buddy Holly's greatest hits. Well, if I had one song on repeat, I think it would be Allison by Elvis Costello, because it's so beautifully lyrically, and it's just such a gentle tune, and it wouldn't wear me out. It would be the gig where Led Zeppelin reformed with all the original players, even those who have passed away. Sadly, I saw Led Zeppelin in 1974. It remains one of the best gigs I've ever seen in my life, and I'd love to see it again. I would say to my younger self, change nothing, because life is for learning, but don't smoke. Well, in terms of creating melody and songs, then obviously you've got to go back to the Beatles, the Beach Boys. These sorts of bands created the most absolutely fascinating chord progressions in music, rhythmically. But in my style of music, it's the Americana artists like John Prine, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, the Outlaws. That's where my heart sort of sits in terms of my creative style, particularly John Prine, because John wrote whimsy, he wrote love songs, and he wrote comedy. Well, I sing about my guilty pleasure. I have a song called For the Love of Lager, and I'm sorry, but I do love my lager. Well, I'm most excited about the future, because the future is the wonderful unknown, and anything is possible. I mean, I sometimes reflect on the past to get material for songs, but what could happen is actually far more interesting to write about than what has. Well, I think it has to be Hey You. The song was written about my mum, who was a spiritualist, and she always said that when she passed, she would always be with me, and I hang on to that, and I sing Hey You as a song. I'm calling out to her saying, are you there? Just checking in. My Neighbours experience has been nothing but a joyous, familial community experience, sharing my love of acting and the love of my craft with inspiring people. I think a good song starts with a good story. It has to be something that an audience can be surprised about, or moved by, or make them laugh. It doesn't really matter, as long as it's a good story, but it has to have integrity and credibility. People have to believe it.
And that is a musical minute with Fletch.